Hello again. Right, I'm going to start doing the covers of the folio. Before I start, I'd like to tell you what I've done here. The two books, obviously they haven't got their covers on yet. I put magnets on the bottom of them. They are the same magnets they use for like mobile phone closures and like iPod cover closures, that sort of thing, those magnets. I cut a piece of board from the same cardboard as I used for the cover, wrapped it just around the edges in the duct tape. Sorry, it's really early morning, my brain isn't working. And then I put the magnet underneath, placed the magnet on and covered it in paper, so it's the magnet's underneath the paper. Then I wrapped this ribbon around, and that will hold the book in place. Between the magnet, obviously that's going to twist, but it is going to hold, and the ribbon, it will stay on. And then this bit will be, I've put a brad to remind me in each corner. This is just double-sided tape, and that will be stuck down into the book. But I just thought I'd say what I'd done there. It was kind of like an afterthought. Right, onto the covers. Oh dear, I'm using 3mm chipboard, and what I've done is, this is the other things I'll be needing for the cover, so I'll go through those in a minute. Okay, so the chipboard, I've decided to stick with just an A4 piece and use that as the base. This A4 is 11 3/4 inches by 8 1/4 inches, so you'll need one of those. Then you'll need another piece cut in half, so that makes these 5 7/8 of an inch by 8 1/4 inches, and you'll need two of those. That's another piece of chipboard cut in half. And then you'll need two more pieces at 1 1/4 inches by 8 1/4 inches, and those are going to be the side bits. What I am going to use to put these together is Tyvek with the double-sided tape, and this is actually double-sided carpet tape, so it's going to be nice and strong. So let's get these together. You'll also be needing duct tape, so there's cat hair everywhere, if duct tape is what you decide to use. Okay, let's get this out of the way. I'm going to start off with one piece. I'm going to take the backing off my tape here. It just doesn't want to play today. Yes, Coco, being the baby cat, she's not really a baby, she's just our youngest cat, decided that she wanted to sit up here most of last night and be fussed. And she's a semi-long haired cat, so fussing her means that you end up with cat hair absolutely everywhere. Right, that's my tape backing off. I'm going to take one of the spine pieces and place that in in the centre without getting stuck, hopefully. To that piece, we are going to need to add, now you want a 3mm gap, because this is 3mm chipboard I'm using, so you're going to want a 3mm gap, which is roughly 3/16 of an inch, between 1/8 and 3/16 of an inch, so you want a bit of a gap there. And it's better the gap's slightly too big than slightly too small. And on the other side of that, you will be needing the large piece. So you get the medium sized piece, then the spine piece, and then the large back piece. There we go. Just get that burnished down. Okay, and now we want to put on the other side, which is going to be fun in my restricted space of a craft room. Right, it's going to take the tape backing off of this one. See, look, cat hair. Place this roughly in the middle. This is sticky, sticky stuff. There we go. Now we want to attach the medium sized piece and the spine piece there to the back. There's that piece. And now the other half of the front cover. That's what we're going to be left with. Just do this quick burnish. What we're going to be left with is a gatefold album, like so. So it's going to need a little bit of coaxing to go where it wants to go. Okay, and the bit that I made, take these bits off. This bit will be sat in here, so I'll have to make holes right the way through, but obviously that's not yet. It will be before I decorate the back cover, because obviously these will be going right the way through, but after I decorate the inside. So that's just to show where those go. What else I will need for my cover is a paper choice for the back. Like I said, this album's blue and gold, so gold colour paper there. A paper choice for each side of the front, and I've chosen this, which I think is, I've got the bit here, Bella Fusions, I think it is. Bella Yellow Fusion papers. I got this from Amazon, and this is the one that I'm using, this side. So yeah, I got that one from Amazon. The chipboard I got from eBay, by the way. This came from the craft shop. Right, and also I want a covering for the spine. So what I'm going to have is this wrapped around the side here, and between having this and this. To give it a nice transition, I've chosen some ribbon. This is actually a Paper Mania, no, a Do Crafts ribbon. Do Crafts Paper Mania. It's a yellow velvet ribbon, and so I'm just trying to look at the code here. It's PMA 367691, and that's Victorian Christmas. The tie back I got from eBay. This I got from my craft store. Yeah, I thought that would go really nicely. Tie it in really well. And then I'm going to have a couple of these closures, these swing closures. And I'm going to have one, this one will be on this side near the top, and the other one will be at the bottom here, coming this way instead of that way. So that will be the covers. My next job will be to go around the edges in duct tape. Why have I got a mental block with duct tape at the moment? So I'll go and collect my duct tape and get started on that. Back in a mo. Right, let's get these covers done. Right, all I've done is I've marked the middle roughly on one side, and that's roughly where I'm going to start. And as these are obviously bigger and thicker than the last ones I did, the small books, I should be able to do this all in one. If I can find my scissors. So I'm just not happy about the way that's. So I'm just trying to flatten this bit out a little bit. Cut a little V on that side. Right, I'm not happy with the way this bit's laid, so I'm just going to lift this up slightly and pull it out, pull the crease out that's there. I'm happy with that now. Same for this side, just pulling out that crease. That's better. Okay, round to the next corner. And same again. Would have if my scissors weren't so sticky. trim this corner bit again. Cut the into this side as well. Here's for the fun part, all the way along the long side. So completely out of camera shot there. And just here, this has gone very square and I want it at diagonal, so I'm just going to trim that bit. Make sure these are all laying flat. Trying to get this nice and straight-ish. Once you get this bit done, it is a lot easier. However, it would be a lot easier if this would lay flat. Right, I'm going to get this mainly done and then go back to that bit and see if I need to sort it out a bit more. All I'm doing is running the tape straight along the top here and then squeezing it over the edge. I'm not pressing down too tightly. I am across the edge here, but not down onto the covers. Not pressing too tightly, just so that if I need to lift it to change it, I can. Let's get this corner cut in. Of course, if you'd rather do this by wrapping decorative papers, that's fine. I think when it comes to crafting, especially making mini albums, it's best to do it the way you feel most comfortable with, because that way you'll get best results. All quiet now, everyone's gone to work. just me and the cats and the dog. And the cats have decided that it's not raining, so they're out in the garden. And the dog's moping because everyone else is at work. And the cats won't play with him. Oops, that camera shot again. Just getting this edge down. Right, I'm just going to cut this off here. And that should make it a bit more easier for me. Let's cut into this edge. Corner, edge, cut into the corner. And then this side, and then I can go back and start tidying up all the creases and lumps and bumps. So that's the main outside done. So I'm going to stop the camera, sort out my lumps and bumps, and that's just a matter of either pressing them out or just lifting the tape slightly and getting the creases out. I'm going to go over with the bone folder along the edges as well to make them nice and sharp, because it really does make a difference. So I shall sort those out, get me bubbles and creases out, and then I'll be back again. Okay, what I've realised I should have done was place these pieces of duct tape over the joins of the spines before I wrapped. I don't think it'll make much difference, but to make sure it's neat, what I've done is place the strip of duct tape down and then carefully with a knife cut it off in a straight line. Don't press too hard because you only just want to go through that one layer. You don't want to go right the way through. Okay. Bone folder. You want to be quite careful and not split them. This is not brilliant duct tape. I may put another one of those on. Yeah, the better quality duct tape, the less likely it is to split. This was a cheap one. Oh, and I've done it again. Okay, so these ones are fine. Right, I'm going to replace these and answer my phone. Okay, phone call done. Talking to my mummy. Hi, mummy. Now, my mummy watches my videos. It's where I get all my crafting ideas from. She has the crafting gene. Right, so this is how I have been doing these bits. There we go. Bigger bone folder. I don't want to split it this time. I mean, I could have put one piece over, but I wanted to have a bit more at the edges, and also I like to have that bit of chipboard showing because paper sticks to that better. So, right, let's turn this over and do the other side. Right, that's that bit done. And a little bit of persuasion. I'll be able to get all this together. It will take a little bit. Right, so that's the covers. Actually built, that's going to fit nicely in the middle, so that's good. The next thing I will do is this bit will need to be decorated, and the side panels of the spine each side. The bits for these ends, what I am planning on doing, it goes that way up, is I'm having this paper here, so what I shall probably do is actually use this as a base page, my pattern paper as a base page, and do that and then stick it on separately, so that way I can decide what I'm doing with this side of the cover. So I will go and sort out what papers I'm going to use. Oh, the papers, obviously there was the Bella, which I was using, and if I can find the pack. I've picked a few. No, I can't find the base page. It's the Paper Mania capsule collection. I can't remember which one. It's a blue one. So I'm looking for the title page. I picked out a few anyway. I thought this one would be really nice because it has roses on, and obviously it's a wedding album. So I shall probably be using these two. Oh, here it is. It's the Parisienne Blue capsule collection. I won't be using a great deal. The papers inside are 160 GSM, so that's quite a nice weight. And I do have this that I got for the works. Now this is actually quite heavy. The paper stock is it's a lot heavier. I really like this paper with the roses on. But these ones, they're double-sided papers, but as you can see it's only £3 at the works, and you know, go online, spend £20, get free delivery. And don't forget to become, you know, joining their reward scheme, because you get loads of good discounts. I mean, I've just had a, last week it was 30% off. This week until midnight last night. It was 25% discount on everything you buy. So yeah, definitely worth going for. But the paper collections, like I said, this one here is really nice as well. I might use that one, and it goes really well with the Parisian blue capsule collection. So those will probably be the two paper lines I use, but I'd say £3, you can't really say no, can you? So I will sort out the papers, get them cut and ready, figure out exactly what I'm going to do inside there, and then get back and we'll start building the album folio, and hopefully it won't take too long. So until next time, bye bye.